What's up, everybody? Hopefully, you can hear me. As I sneak in on camera. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna have a hard time reading the comments from over here, so I think I might get my phone just so I can keep tabs on them. So let me grab that, and I'll be right back. I'm still here. It's kind of fun. But hello, HTL, Minnesota Makers, Jimmy, Tyler, Brad, Jack, Steven. Okay, now I've got my phone so I can keep an eye on live chat. Living the dream, somebody's dream. Hey, Hobo's here. I'm sorry you're feeling sick. Hopefully it wasn't one of the buffets from LBX or something. Unboxing knife is here and ready to make its appearance. I do have an overhead camera angle, so I'll let you check that out. So that's overhead. So hopefully between that and the front-facing camera angle, we should be good to go. And is my audio sound okay? It should be. I'm going to turn these laser and fans off, and now all background noise should be gone. All right, background noise is gone. Now it's just the sound of my lovely voice. And the sound of the unsheathing of the unboxing knife. So here we go. This thing's got a lot of tape on it. So what's everybody been into this past weekend? Besides LBX, where I know a few of us were. Okay, I'm going to go to the overhead shot and show you that we have a box in a box. 2 boxes in a box. Air pump in a box. And as the title says, this is the AlgoLaser Alpha 22w diode. And it does have, here's a quick start guide. It does have automated air assist. And I believe it has constant air for engraving, and I'm not sure it's switchable, but we'll find out. Yeah, there's actually a controller. You might have to just manually control it. But there's the air pump, very similar to other air pumps that we saw lately with the diode lasers. Similar to the Lasermatic and the Creality. Looks like everybody's using the same type. Here's the air line. Okay. This off the side for later, because this does have assembly required. And let me get back to comments. Oh, no, Steve did eat the chicken. That's right. Pinned at the top comment is the link to the AlgoLaser website, and it will have the current pricing on there. They're having Halloween specials. So that takes you directly to the 22w Alpha, and then the Delta is also there. Then they have a couple other things listed. Here's a card that says hello. And all it says is hello. Engraving and cutting solutions for your business. Hello there. And that's a card there. In this package, we have laser engraving consumables. So here's, oh, good. We can test this. Black acrylics, black business cards, some wood, some thicker plywood. So metal card, brush, zip ties, and a couple pieces of Velcro. I wouldn't really call those consumables, but they're in there. This package says laser engraving user manual. See how this user manual looks. Actually, it looks pretty good. Nice pictures. From a quick glance, looks like good English. Here's a piece of 3 ml plywood. Now let's get the foam off. All right, I will sheathe my knife. I don't think we need this thing anymore. Here is the front rail. Just knock everything off. Power cable. Hey, check that out. That's a toolkit. All nice and neat. We got the start keys. Screws that we need. Shaft couplers. A USB cord. Highly fashionable safety glasses. We're going to test these. I might not do it tonight, but I also have the glasses that came with the, I can't remember which laser. That might have been the Creality. Anyway, I'm going to test these with the laser power meter and see how they do. Here is the reader. Here is the laser module. It is connected. Here is more foam. All right, we have the shaft for the motor. One side rail. All right, there's our x-axis and the other side. Make sure I'm not missing anything, then I'll get this out of the way. Okay, so when I put this together, would you rather see the overhead shot or would you rather see the shot from the front? Hey, Jerry, how's it going? Mr. Maker. Let's see. Hey, Tyler. So, what do you think, you guys? You want to see and Brandon just popped in from the front with this angle or from the top down angle? I think the top down angle looked pretty good. This should be this side. This should be this side. Everything's connected here. I think I will need a user manual for this guy. This should be this side. And we have the front. And the rear. That's everything laid out. Yeah, I think you can see that pretty well. Yeah, camera should have been in focus. It's probably just wanting to be difficult because it's a live stream. Like it knows when it's a live stream because it'll start going out of focus. So like right now, it's in focus. So you have your choice. Or I can go back and forth. Jill, if you're watching or you happen to see this, it was a pleasure meeting you at LBX. All right, let's just go with the overhead. I think I've identified all the pieces. Looks like everything's there. Be careful not to hit the motherboard on the front of the panel assembly. Okay, easy enough. You need to assemble the, see, left Y axis. And do not smash the motherboard. Okay, that's simple enough. I need M4 by 12. 3 screws. A handy dandy toolkit. M4 by 12. The screws. Time for the reading glasses. Pretty sure that's M4. Yeah, that one's definitely going in. Am I in frame? Can you see what I'm doing? Oh, I'm barely out of frame, of course. Sorry about that. Need 3 M4 screws. So here's number 1. It'll keep my phone from going to sleep. Oh my gosh, Portillo's. I was dreaming about it the other night. I dreamt I was there. And I was enjoying the wonderful food. Man, if Portillo's, if money was no object, I would just build one here, right on my property. Next year's could be in Vegas. I know they're going to accept more people, sell more tickets, and have it in a larger location. But I would say for their first LBX, it went off without a hitch. Oh, I got to see what's next on my list. Right axis. Okay, so now we do the right axis Y assembly. See, the difference between this and the Delta, like I said, is the Delta comes assembled, or mostly assembled anyway. There we go. I need to get that to snap in all the way. And I like doing these live unboxings, and then I try to rush through and get it assembled, and then end up making tiny little mistakes along the way. That was a mistake. I just wasn't holding it at the right angle. Not a right angle, just the right angle. Or correct angle, I should say. Jerry, I am off work on Saturday, and I already told my wife that I plan to be on your live stream. Finally, I will have some time. And I did see your alien legs in that picture today. That looked awesome. Okay, step 2 is finished. On to step 3, which is assemble the rear panel assembly. I was reading ahead and said the wrong word. Okay, so there's B and C. Okay. Things are getting so big, I'm running out of room. Come on, you can do it. All right, so I'll get this side first. Maybe. Let me go from the side first. If I can get this started, it'll be in good shape. Yeah, that one started. That one. This one. Is this view doing all right for you guys for now? I'll check the comments here in a minute. Drop the screw. Found the screw. All right, now I get the top one going in. Hopefully you can still see that. Yeah. Okay, now I need to do this side. All right, that side locked in better than the other one. That was my fault. Right, 2 more screws on this side, then we're done. It's time to flip it over. Not see if these are lined up. They're not. Now it is. It's easier to assemble if you just move this around to where I can see it. If I move it around to where I can see it. Trying to go fast. Get this top screw in, and then I will check comments again. Don't forget to hit the like button if you are watching. Just have to think about that. That might bring a few more folks in to see this magnificent demonstration of mechanical skill and laser knowledge. Or not. Okay. Let me check comments. And it disappeared. Okay. Now let's go to step 4. Flip the machine upside down with bottom facing up. Link the Y-axis motor to the motherboard. Okay, the machine is flipped. Y-axis motor to the motherboard would be here. Just need to pull these cables a little bit. There's that cable in. Flip the machine again. X-axis assembly. I'm gonna get the front facing me. Okay. So we have cables here. So these cables should face this side, obviously, that has all the cables. There's your limit switch. Okay. There's that. And 4x12 screw. I need 2 of those. I don't know what it's hitting on. Okay, stay right there. And get the first one started. I did not watch any assembly videos beforehand, so I'm doing this all without any prior knowledge of how it goes together. I wanted an authentic assembly experience. Not too far. I need more light shining in from this other side so I can see this damn hole. Looks like those cables should hold it in the right place. We shall see. See what? I'm going to move on to the other side because I have plenty of light that I can see it. Maybe. Yes, much better. I'm just going to put those in, not fully tight. There, that made it easier. It is getting hot in this little garage. All these machines running. Why does YouTube keep making me refresh the comments? Allen wrench and twirling skills. Well, good thing the Allen wrench is on twirling. And keep your mind out of the gutter. I was meaning like, you know, a ribbon or something like that. Keep this PG. Okay, there's side one. Let's switch terminals and interfaces. Okay, so here's the limit switch interface. All right, so there's that limit switch. And then over on this side, there's a lever. Let me push it down. And that is a quick release for this laser module. And that locks it in place. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna have to zoom in for a close-up video of that. That's how the focus is built right into this module. So you push it down. I don't know if you can see that from overhead. And then this little piece comes out, you use that to focus, and then when you're done with it, you push the button and then it retracts. Then this focusing is focus it where you want it, and then with the quick release lever, lock it back in place. Simple enough. Move these cables because now we got to make sure our X assembly is squared up. Let's see, these cables are already installed. Okay. Connect the main cable to the motherboard. I think it already is. Those are all installed. Cables look good. There's an antenna under there. It's probably for the app because this thing is supposed to run off of the AlgoLaser app. All right, now it's just coupling. And then they have screws that go in the rear of the machine, and that's what tightens the belt. It appears. Okay, so let's get the couplings and the shaft out of here. Maybe. Okay, let's try this again. Because this isn't going to work. But, all right, put the couplings on the shaft first, and then join the two shafts up. Same process from this side. And tighten. Tighten, not Titan. Tighten. Now, I'm tightening down as far as I could with the ball end of this. Now let's go to the business end. Okay, that should be tight now. And you can hear that. That's where the belts are loose. Now I have to tighten the belts. Install the screw on the x-axis. Tighten the screw until the belt is properly tightened. This means the laser module can move smoothly. Seems pretty smooth. We shall see. All right, and to tighten these belts back here, put screws in those two holes and tighten them up, and then that will tighten the y-axis belt. And here are the screws. Yep, those are definitely too loose. So it needs to be tighter. All right, let me go back and check comments here and oops. Okay. All right, here's the front view. Well, it's the back view. So here's where you install the tensioner screws. All right, that's definitely tightening the belt. It doesn't appear to be biting into anything. Let's try, not this one, it's the other one. Looks like it needs to move back just a little bit. So it's like, definitely between a combination of these two screws, I can move this back. Still not wanting to bite in there. There's a tensioner screw here on this side that locks it down once you get your belt tension set correctly. So I loosened that so that I could move this whole tensioner assembly backwards just a little bit. Hopefully get this screw to bite into it. And it's not wanting to bite into it. Not sure why. Move it back as far as I can and then try it one more time. Now it feels like it's starting to bite in there. Although it's crooked. That might have been the problem the whole time. It might be off a little bit. Try this again, making sure it's straight. No, that's not good. And it's not good because it looks like it's crooked and isn't threaded properly. There's the tensioner. I'm going to push it all the way back with my hand. Yep. That aluminum that this tensioner is mounted to is stripped out. That's why it's not biting in there. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, don't get mad, get a bigger hammer. Well, I could always try a different wrench. I could always try a hammer. And I do have my tap and dies they're real handy. I could always try and thread it for the M4. Don't get mad, get a bigger hammer. I can try that too. Yeah, HDL, I do have my tap and dies handy. So that would work. I don't know. Anybody want to chat about anything? Well, I'm debating on what to do. Anyone? If you don't have any other comments at the moment, I'll go back over there and see if I can figure something out. LBX for me went great. I got to meet a lot of people. Got to give my presentation on 3D engraving. Got to do an interview on Laser Everything on Friday that was live. So that was pretty cool. Overall, it was just a pretty good experience at the Lightburn experience. Okay, now let's go back to this one. Then you'll see me. Yeah. Of course, none of my proper size bits are going to be over here. Put that one. Yep. All right, glasses back on. See what happens. All right, we'll do it for now. That is now threaded in there finally. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of the belt tensioners. But, all right, finally. Hopefully that's good enough. Okay, install the laser shield. It's already installed. Shows us how to find focus, which we already know that. The air assist. Okay. I think everything is together. Just need to put the air assist together. I'm going to switch to a different camera over at the CO2 and use it as the enclosure like I did on the last one. That's what I'm going to do. If you hear any cursing, just never mind. Don't pay any attention to it. Sorry about that. I don't want to take a chance with my other camera not autofocusing, so I might as well just use my phone. I've got it charged and ready anyway. I'll just not watch the comments on my phone anymore. All right, so I'm now setting up my phone. It's an Android with open camera. I don't know if you guys have ever used it, but it will give you a clean HDMI output, which is nice. So you can use your phone as a additional video source with a clean HDMI. And at this point, it should be functional. 3 auto. There we go. All right, so there's the laser. Just tighten down all these knobs so it doesn't fall. Then I'm going to check the comments right now. Yeah, I do need a bigger CO2 to hold the diodes. It'd be nice if I could fit 2 of them side by side. Then I could have a true diode shootout. And I did see that AlgoLaser on their website has firmware, and I don't know if it's updated firmware versus what's already installed or not, but we can take a look and find out. All right, so there's air assist, and where's this? Got plug in right here. On the one end of the air assist, they do have the quick disconnect, and the other end is made to push fit onto the actual pump. And there is a zip tie to secure it on there. Thunder laser or something like that I could put diodes in. Then that CO2 company would get advertising while I'm making diode videos. Wouldn't that be nice? And here's the USB. USB is plugged in. You can see the lights come on the machine whenever I plug the USB in. All right, there is that manual control for the air assist. Guess that's your maximum air pressure or minimum, or just whatever it is. I guess the latest child safety feature they have for these diode lasers is your startup key. Oh, you don't have to keep it PG, HTO holsters, if you don't want to. Okay, air volume can only be at 0% or 100%. So if you want to change your airflow while you're engraving, from engraving to cutting, you have to manually change it. All right, I did notice that there is a device file on the AlgoLaser website. So I'm going to import the device. Hopefully Google Drive did sync, and it did not. Great, there it is. No, it did. All right, and that should have just imported it. I'll let you check it out. All the way at the bottom. Homing error 50. I probably had something screwed up. Probably didn't connect all the limit switches. All right, this has been frustrating enough. It's not wanting to move on the y-axis, so I'm going to have to flip it upside down and check all the connections. And I'm not going to bore you with any more of that, but there it is. It's unboxed. It's assembled. Didn't get to the first burn, but I got to get up and go to work in the morning, and I don't feel like messing with this all night, because that might be what might end up be what happens. I don't know. Kind of frustrating though. This is the first diode unboxing I haven't got a first burn out of. I'll have to figure out if it's something I did wrong or something else, but I'll figure it out and then get back to you. Maybe do another live stream and do the first burns just in a separate video. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off and see if I can mess around with that off camera and hopefully get it to work. Yep, that's it. In the meantime, have a great night, and I'll see you guys this weekend. Check out Jerry's stream on Saturday and Laser Makers Round Saturday night at 9 p.m. I'll talk to you later. Bye.